So, you've hit your 40s or maybe you're approaching it and you're realizing that your wardrobe needs an upgrade. The days of chasing trends are over. You want something refined, something that reflects your confidence, experience, and timeless sense of style. The key? A minimalist wardrobe. One that's effortless, sophisticated, and built for fall and winter. The seasons that truly test a man's ability to dress well. If you want a wardrobe that works without thinking, that makes you look powerful, elegant, and well put together every single day, then stick with me. Because today, we're breaking down the ultimate minimalist fall-winter essentials for men over 40. First things first, let's talk about the overall approach to a minimalist wardrobe. At this stage in your life, you're probably busy and you don't want to spend hours deciding what to wear. You want your closet to work for you, not the other way around. The trick is to choose a cohesive color palette and focus on high-quality materials. By sticking to neutral tones like charcoal, navy, black, white, and maybe some muted browns or olive greens, you get pieces that are easier to mix and match. Building around these colors lets you get dressed in the dark and still look put together. Another advantage of a restricted color palette is that you're never standing in front of the mirror wondering if your shirt clashes with your sweater or if your trousers don't match your jacket. Everything just lines up effortlessly. It also helps you avoid buyer's remorse because you'll know exactly how a new piece will coordinate with the rest of your clothing. Now let's talk about outerwear, because in the fall and winter months your jacket or coat is often the first thing people notice. And if you're over 40, you definitely want something that projects a sense of maturity, confidence, and taste. One fantastic option is the classic wool overcoat in a dark neutral color. It can be single-breasted or double-breasted, whichever you prefer, but make sure it fits neatly in the shoulders and the sleeves are tailored to the right length. A properly fitted overcoat can be worn over a suit, but it can also dress up more casual outfits, like a crew-neck sweater paired with jeans. Another great outer layer, especially for the slightly less cold days, is a versatile field jacket or a well-structured bomber jacket in a neutral color like navy or olive. A field jacket in a waxed cotton or a water-resistant material offers a practical, timeless look that pairs well with sweaters and jeans, and it's tough enough for day-to-day activities. If you live in a very cold climate, you might consider a down jacket in a slimmer cut that won't make you look bulky. Look for quilted patterns that keep a trim silhouette. You want the coat to keep you warm without swallowing you up. Comfort and functionality are paramount, but you still want a sharp, understated look. Moving on to knitwear, sweaters are truly the backbone of any fall or winter wardrobe, because you want to keep things minimal, focus on 2 or 3 core styles that you can rotate regularly. A mid-weight merino wool crewneck sweater is a must. It's breathable, not too bulky, and easily layered over a collared shirt or worn directly on the skin. Merino wool is also less likely to pill if you invest in a decent brand, so it'll keep looking good longer. A navy or charcoal crewneck is something you'll reach for repeatedly. Also, consider a turtleneck or roll neck sweater for occasions when you want to look a bit more sophisticated, maybe for a nice dinner or a casual office environment. A slim-fitting turtleneck in merino wool or cashmere can be worn under a blazer or paired with a nice pair of trousers for a sleek look. Then there's the cardigan, which some guys might dismiss as too old-fashioned, but the modern cardigan, especially a shawl-collar cardigan in a heavyweight wool, can be a great piece to throw on instead of a jacket. It looks refined, grown-up, and effortlessly stylish. You can toss it over a t-shirt or a collared shirt and it adds warmth without feeling restrictive. Whichever styles you choose, focus on quality fabrics that won't lose shape after a few wears. Shirts are next, and here's where you keep things crisp and straightforward. A well-made white Oxford cloth button-down shirt is about as timeless as you can get. It's one of those pieces that works for a casual weekend look with jeans, or it can be dressed up with a blazer and tie if needed. Don't overlook the versatility of a classic light blue button-down as well, as this can be a softer alternative to white for daily wear. It's also worth considering a few casual flannel shirts in subdued patterns. Flannel is perfect for fall and winter, providing extra warmth and an easygoing vibe. You can wear it open over a t-shirt like a light jacket, or you can tuck it into chinos for a more polished look. When you're over 40, it's important to stay away from overly loud prints or bold logos. Go for subtle checks, a refined stripe, or a solid color. This keeps the look mature and ensures you'll still like it a few years from now. While we're on the subject of shirts, it's worth noting that fit is everything. Your clothing should skim your body without hugging it too tightly. You don't want to look like you're wearing a tent, but you also don't want it to cling to every angle. Getting this balance right might mean taking your shirts and sweaters to a tailor for a few small tweaks. That investment in tailoring can be the difference between a decent outfit and one that looks truly impeccable. It's a small step that can raise your entire style game, especially because when people see you, they subconsciously notice fit first. Let's move to pants, where you want to strike that balance between comfort and style. Dark denim in a straight or slim straight cut is a foundational piece for many men's wardrobes. Choose a pair with minimal embellishments, no heavy distressing or flashy branding, just a clean dark wash that looks good dressed up or down. 1 or 2 pairs of dark jeans are really all you need if you're rotating them properly. When you want to dress a bit sharper, consider a pair of well-fitting chinos in a neutral tone like khaki, olive, or navy. Chinos are endlessly versatile. You can wear them with sneakers and a sweater for casual outings, or pair them with a blazer and dress shoes when you need a slightly more formal appearance. Another useful option in the fall and winter are heavier weight wool trousers. These can be fantastic for more elevated occasions or office settings, and they pair well with sweaters or sport coats. Look for a flannel or worsted wool that isn't too heavy. You want warmth without feeling bulky. When it comes to color, charcoal is often the most versatile choice, since it's an easy backdrop for virtually any shirt or sweater. Again, a little tailoring goes a long way. Make sure the length is right, with only a slight break over your shoes. That polished finish at the ankle instantly makes you look more put together. Now, onto footwear. The right shoes can really tie your whole outfit together. Start with a sturdy pair of leather boots. Something like a classic derby boot or a cap-toe boot in dark brown leather can be worn with jeans, chinos, or even dressed-down suits. Leather boots are a great investment because they last for years if you take proper care of them. Get them resoled when needed, and polish them periodically to keep that leather in good shape. Another essential is a pair of leather brogues or derby shoes. These can handle a range of outfits, from business casual to dinner out with friends. If you prefer a slightly sleeker look, an Oxford dress shoe in black or dark brown might be your go-to for more formal settings. For more casual days, consider a pair of minimalist sneakers in leather or suede. You can find styles that don't look too sporty or overly flashy, and these can work surprisingly well with jeans or chinos and a nice sweater. Neutral colors like white, black, or navy keep things versatile. Aim for simple silhouettes and quality construction so they age gracefully alongside you. Accessories shouldn't be overlooked, but keep them minimal. You might want a classic leather belt that matches the color of your shoes. You might also want a scarf in a soft wool or cashmere blend for those colder days. Something in a subtle pattern or a solid color that complements your coat. Hats can be functional as well as stylish. A beanie in a high-quality merino wool or a cashmere blend can be an excellent addition on a brisk day, especially if you stick to neutral colors like gray or navy. For your hands, a good pair of leather gloves lined with cashmere or wool will not only protect you from the cold, but also complete an elegant winter look. When it comes to a watch, think classic. You don't need anything overly complicated or flashy, just a simple, refined design with a leather or steel bracelet that can go with almost anything in your wardrobe. If you love to experiment, you can swap out watch straps in different colors or materials, but a minimalist approach might mean sticking to 1 or 2 reliable options that you know work in any setting. Layering is crucial for fall and winter outfits. Don't be afraid to wear a light t-shirt under a button-down, which goes under a sweater, which goes under a jacket or coat. The key is to keep each layer relatively thin and well-fitted. This way you can peel off or add layers as the temperature changes, and you won't end up looking like a marshmallow. If you plan carefully, each layer should look good, even if you remove the outer coat and only have the sweater and shirt showing. Try to coordinate colors in a way that feels cohesive. Maybe pair a charcoal sweater with a white shirt underneath, then top it all off with a navy overcoat. These subtle color combinations create a sophisticated look without appearing too busy or overwhelming. Maintenance is one aspect often overlooked, but taking good care of your items ensures longevity and keeps your wardrobe looking fresh. If you invest in wool or cashmere sweaters, try to store them folded rather than on hangers, which can stretch the shoulders. Use cedar blocks or sachets to keep moths away. With shoes, give them a day of rest between wears. Use shoe trees to help them maintain shape, and clean them regularly. If you're rotating through a curated set of clothing, you want each item to remain in tip-top shape. The minimalist approach means you're counting on every piece to earn its spot, so giving them a little extra attention is worth the effort. By doing this, you end up with items that can last for years, saving you money and reducing waste. Also, it's a bonus that you never have to do that massive closet purge, because your pieces remain classics season after season. Finally, let's talk about how to make your style your own. Minimalism doesn't mean you have to look like everyone else. Maybe you enjoy wearing a patterned scarf that becomes your signature piece, or you add a subtle pop of color with your socks or pocket square if you're wearing a blazer. These small personal touches allow you to express yourself without cluttering up your look with too many bells and whistles. Being over 40, your style can reflect that self-assurance you've gained over the years. You know what you like, you know what works for your lifestyle, and you don't need to chase every new fad that comes along. This is your opportunity to cultivate a lasting wardrobe that speaks to your maturity and taste. By focusing on a core set of high-quality, well-fitted, versatile pieces, you ensure that every time you walk out the door, you present a polished and sophisticated image, the kind that only gets better with age. And that's really all there is to it. Keep it simple, pay attention to quality and fit, and don't overload your closet with pieces you'll never wear. A tightly curated wardrobe can still be interesting, varied, and reflect your personality.